Well, so the acquisition closed about 2 months ago, and one of the great things about it is it gives us this expanding range of international exposure, to these great brands that speak to a lot of the same audiences we do, and great partnership with just amazing people at Viacom. I mean, it's been 2 months, I've been astounded by all the people who are just so focused, so on it, who understand this world, and who are so open to working with us and partnering with us, which is great. So you have to look at VidCon as really 3 conferences, conventions, and festivals rolled into one. It's a festival of teens and fans of online video. 20,000 of them come to hang out with their favorite creators and get selfies and party and go to dances and other things. And so for brands there, it's an opportunity to really expose yourself to this very hard to reach, really Gen Z audience. We do a conference for creators, for emerging creators, people who want to be the next big online video star. About 6,000 or 7,000 of those, and that's a real opportunity for anybody who wants to appeal to people who are building the next generation YouTube channels and Snapchat channels and Twitch and LinkedIn and Pinterest and all those other sites. And then we do a summit, an industry summit, which is about 3,500 people in the online video industry and the traditional media industry, people who are building the commercial businesses around this new world of video and online video. And so the opportunities there are, if you want to appeal to the big media companies and a B2B audience and do thought leadership stuff and focus on that, we're a great place for that as well.
And what does VidCom bring to Viacom?
So a number of different things. We bring, but primarily we bring a great entree into the world of online video, into the talent and creators and producers that are growing up in this new world of media. It's an immediate entree into that, but it's also an opportunity to extend the great stuff that Viacom is doing around being experiential and about thinking about engaging with their audience on everything from face-to-face experiential to linear. We fill that role there, and as part of Viacom Digital Studio, we allow Viacom Digital Studio to extend itself into an experiential place as well. It really is part of that whole spectrum of engaging with audiences, building affinity with audiences, having the audiences love you, and doing that in lots of different places. And so that's what we bring to be part of this great operation that does all those great things.
What are your thoughts about the platforms that the creators are using, or cross-platforms, but how is that developing?
Well, it's really interesting to watch it develop. So YouTube still is such a great primary source of awesome talent and entertainment and everything. And of course it's a big part of VidCon. But over the past couple years, we've seen all these different platforms come up, and in many ways the platforms become new formats of video. So Facebook is a huge supporter of VidCon. There are a lot of great things happening on Facebook, very different from YouTube. Twitter as well, a big supporter of VidCon. A lot of interesting things happening on Twitter that really aren't happening on other platforms. They have their own formats. The interesting thing about VidCon is we've become a place where all the platforms come in an independent, really Switzerland-style way to talk about what they're doing. So we've got Snap there. We've got Twitch is coming to talk about what they're doing. We've got Pinterest, for example, is doing amazingly interesting things in video. They have a new, a person who's building creator products for the first time around video at Pinterest. He'll be there. We've got Twitter, and we're doing a lot of stuff around LinkedIn this year as well. And which I think you see with each of these platforms is that they allow you to build audiences and build community and find a real sense of purpose for creators, but they do it in different ways. So what you see on LinkedIn is not what you see on YouTube, it's not what you see on Twitter or Snapchat, and it's certainly not what you see on Twitch. So they're homes for different people to create different kind of audiences and different types of content in different kinds of ways. And I think it's great because VidCon's always been about democratizing the creative economy, and the fact that we have all these different outlets and places for people to create their own content and build their own communities and achieve that joy of being a creator that people love. You now have so many different places you can do it, and I just think it's so great for creators, it's so great for the industry, and it's great for Viacom and VidCon as well. Yeah, we're taking the big show, the 3-track show to London. We're doing London in February. It's going to be creator, community, industry. There's such great creators in London and the UK. There's such great energy there. We've been doing some stuff in Europe already. We're just going to build on top of that and build a fantastic event in February